Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and this is channel njenkin, which I'm sure you know. Now this is the Sunday vlog. I want to do a few more logs in the week, but because I've been back at work this week it's been a little bit tricky. But we've kept the volume up with videos I prepared in that 1 month trial. It's a little bit one I want to talk to you about at the end of this video as well, because there's been a sizable development which will affect this channel going forward, but it's a positive thing. So we're sort of like halfway through the year now. Didn't that go quite quickly? So 6 months through, or 6.5 months through 2018. So we're as near to the start of 2019 as the end of 2017. And I hope your year is going well. If it's not going well, hang in there, because most of the time life is all about hanging in there. And this is essentially where I aim this channel to actually help, to try and ease stress, which I suffer from a lot myself, which I mentioned on many occasions, where we take time out to talk about gaming memories, retro, have a look at a few reviews, and generally mess about and be a bit idle and share the knowledge. So hopefully I'm doing an okay job for you. I'm going to keep it going with all the power I possibly can. Now, I've been doing this channel about 4.5 years, coming up for 5 years in November since the reboot, but there's always stuff to learn. It's impossible to know everything, and I learn quite a lot from the comment section. A lot of good knowledge in the comment section, occasional bits that are pure wrong, but you can't believe everything you read, but that's just the internet in general. So keep commenting, keep subscribing, it's a massive help. Now, I'm still learning on the channel as well. Quite often I try and attempt a video and it's a bit beyond me initially, and I learn how to do it with all the editing and stuff. But one thing I really underestimated, when you do a video that's got lots of overlays, lots of edits, that takes really a lot of time to render. The first copy might not be correct, you might have to go back and do it again and do sort of like stuff. And then of course, after you've managed to do the video and put it all together, a bit like a jigsaw, then that has to be uploaded. The Spectrum Talk videos tend to take a bit longer than sometimes I allow for in the schedule. The most recent Spectrum Talk had a lot of video gameplay footage within it. Have a check out of that. It was Spectrum Talk episode 10, which went up barely yesterday. It was quite close to midnight. Well, I was to talk about my favourite character, Horace. And because that video took longer to do than I imagined, that had a knock-on effect to the next video. And normally on a Sunday today, the Amiga video would go up quite early in the morning, and knock-on effect, and that was nearer lunchtime. So I'm playing a little bit catch up with it, and to be honest with you, I am been distracted by the evening's football as well. So it's all a question of managing your time. You'll find a lot of channels on YouTube to do with gaming and retro gaming will be one man or one woman operations, and their output is based on a number of things. It might be the personal health of the person, how much enthusiasm they've got for the video at that point, how much time they've got available, and other external factors, work, family life, and all that sort of stuff. So it's all a question of trying to keep it constant. Ideally, I like to try and be a little bit ahead of where I am, so if I do get ill or something else comes up, I've still got something to place it in there. And we're running a little bit on empty at the moment, but we're still sort of like keeping our head above water. Now, I did a bit of a boo-boo, talking about one-man operations. I made a bit of a boo-boo in the week with a video called Loadrunner. A lot of these games, especially the ones I'm not too familiar with, I didn't own back in the day, when it comes to a review, you're rather dependent on the actual game itself loading and what you honestly think about it. And if you give a bad review, you must be honest to yourself to say what you think. Don't be afraid to give a bad review on a game that other people think is good if you honestly think it's bad, because that's how you keep respectable as a reviewing channel. If you pander to people and like a video or like a game just because everyone else likes it, then you're not really doing a very good job. And if you do hate the game, then actually say why, so it spoke a bit of a commentary in the comment section. That's what it's all about. Now, I got quite out a little bit of a game called Loadrunner, which I reviewed. I thought this game was very, very, very difficult, and that really tainted my enjoyment of the game. I reviewed it knowing that a lot of people, it's one of their favourite games, but what I didn't know is I downloaded the game, I think from World of Spectrum or somewhere, and they'd uploaded a side B on the tape, and it said level 1, which is, but I was playing level 76 because it was side B rather than side A, and that made the game too difficult. In the comment section, I got a bit of a levering with the thumbs down, which is fine, because I was basically taking the mick out of their favourite game, and it transpired that that was the error. I should have been on level 1. So I did a correcting video, have a look at that, Loadrunner Revisited, and it was on stage 1, and it completely changed the complexity of the game. I then really enjoyed it from hating it before, and it just turned on its head. So I'm really grateful from the comment section there, and I put out that video quite quickly. So it's all about redressing the balance. As I say, if you see a channel where people are doing things wrong, be a bit easy on them, because it might be the version they're playing, they might be a little bit unfamiliar with the game. It's always good doing comments in a nice way, which fortunately for myself, because I've got quite a good bunch of people here, they actually put it in a nice way what had gone wrong and gave me the opportunity to put that right again. So thank you there. Okay, now this is the really important news, which I finally got to. As you knew, last month we was on a 1-month trial to see how far could we take the channel, pulling out all the stops in 1 month in terms of generating enough revenue to do this either part-time or do this full-time. We started Patreon as well, so thank you that everyone's donated there. It's patreon.com/njenkin. And that month come up, which you can check out on my other video, and there was a bit of uplift on the channel, more than I'd suspected. It's a bit of an eye-opener as well, because now I know you don't need millions and millions of subscribers. All you need really is a nucleus of people that are very, very active that watch it, because I think some channels have got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they ain't got many active people. It's essentially what people do when they click on the video. What do they do there? Do they watch the whole video? Do they share the video? Do they talk about the video? And so thank you, although relatively the subscriber count is small on this channel compared to others, the activity compared to that subscriber count is absolutely huge. It's massive. So it's really changed my mind now that you don't need millions of subs, although the more you get, it's going to help in the long run. So bearing that in mind, after that 1 month was up, I thought, right, we've had a bit of an uplift, but it's not enough. So how can I do more? I'd used all my holiday at work. I can't take any more. We've got some other backing as well, so I've got to be a bit quiet about it. It's not a huge amount, but it makes things possible. I'm now on a career break for just 2 months. Okay, so it's 2 months. So essentially this trial has been extended to a 3-month period. So hooray! The activity is going to continue on the channel. There are other few things I'm thinking of bringing in. Then after that 2 months periods there, starting Monday, then we've got to make a big decision on it. So thank you to everyone who's watching the channel. It's a big help. These talky ones, especially going outside, is going to pick up again from next week. I hope, fingers crossed, but I'm a little bit behind. So there we go. That's a bit of channel news for you. So just to summarise, we're halfway through the year. Boom. Hope you're having a good time. If not, well, keep watching this channel. I'll see what I can do to cheer you up, and you cheer me up as well. So it's cyclic. We're all a bit of a community here. This channel is a little bit unique, so thank you very much. I'm still learning. You're still learning. I will make the videos gradually better, I'm sure. That Loadrunner, that was a bit of a boo-boo, and we've got 2 extra months to see how things go. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good next week. Until next time, take great care of yourself. Keep watching the vids, and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.